Well, I'm Ben from Kitty Hawk Kites and Kitty Hawk Surf Company, and I'm here with Dave from WaterHigh to officially launch the WaterHigh brand of beautifully designed t-shirts at Kitty Hawk Kites and Kitty Hawk Surf Company locations. You want to tell us a little bit about the brand?
Sure. First, I just want to say thank you to Susan, Ben, and John, for having us down here. We met 6 months ago, and here we are in the store. And things were set back a little bit because of COVID, obviously, but we're just more than thrilled to have Kitty Hawk Kites and Kitty Hawk Surf Company really be ground zero for the launch of the brand. It's been a couple years in the making, and just to make a long story short, but my background, I've been coming down to the Outer Banks for my whole life, for summers and beyond that. So this is where I get my water high, and so it's more than appropriate that the brand is actually being launched at retail right here on the Outer Banks. And with the caliber, obviously, of the Kitty Hawk brand, we couldn't be happier to grow the line as time goes by as well. But I came down, the origin of the brand, it's kind of a funny story, I'll make it quick. Came down about 2 years ago. I'm a graphic designer and a painter and a marketing person, but I wanted to develop my own ocean-inspired lifestyle brand, so to speak, for years, and something inspired by water type thing. And I spent 2 weeks down the beach in April, and with the intent of coming home with some paintings and this brand. And at that time, obviously, as most years during that time of year, there was a lot of high water signs along the roads, and so the high water concept was sticking with me for a while, for a couple of days, and then John Denver, Rocky Mountain High, came on the radio next door. The guy was building the deck. I'm like, there it is. Just flip high water and create water high, and so it can define the the euphoria that we all get interacting with water, being on the water, in the water, not just salt water, lakes, rivers, anywhere. It's a real thing. It's a physical thing and a psychological thing. The high we get off of interacting with water, being in the water. And so I had it trademarked and started developing the line and designing some of the garments and building a website. And I realized I didn't just want it to be my designs or my outlook. I wanted it to go beyond that. And I had a coaster next to my computer for years, and it was a gift. And I always loved this style and this design. And I said, you know what, this is water high. This feels like water high to me. So I got a magnifying glass out and made out Stephanie on there and did some Google searching and found Stephanie. I wanted to take the brand beyond my design, to give it color and give it a whole artistic flair. And this coaster, this actual coaster, is a little thing that brought these two worlds together. And so I actually reached out to Stephanie via email, introduced myself and WaterHigh, and you heard from me, and your initial thoughts were?
Well, I wasn't sure at first. I'm like, oh, okay, this sounds great. And as we started talking and I learned what you were all about, what you were looking for, what you're wanting to do, what your goals were, what you dreamed of, I was like, that's right down the lines of what I do. Yeah. So it was a good combination, I think, because it fit right into what your vision was.
Right.
And then we just went from there.
Yeah, it's great. And Stephanie is from the Outer Banks. Down in Buxton. Her style is just, to me, as an artist, I paint watercolors. This is just way beyond the color. And a lot of brands you see, there's a lot of great brands out there, but to me there's a lack of color. And this just brings so much color into it. Her style with the patterns, and very beachy, very water high. And I don't know if you want to say a few things about how you got started in your background as an illustrator.
My background is graphic design also, but then I just started doing illustrations and drawing, color pencil and ink mostly, and I gravitate towards bright colors. I love patterns, I love the shapes, movements, and then I'm an ocean person. I'm drawn to the ocean, I'm drawn to everything around the ocean, and so most of my artwork is inspired by that, and I just pull everything from it and make my own interpretations of it.
Yeah.
And go from there. So a lot of it, I spend a lot of time in the water kiting and surfing, and so I draw a lot from being out there a lot, and I think that goes into my art.
Right. So we've been working together for about a year now, and originally we agreed here's 8 designs that WaterHigh can work with, and as time's passed and I see her website and I see new designs pop up all the time, I'm like, you mind if we can use that one? Can we use this one? Sure. So it's been a fun process together. And we're excited that we're here at retail, and we plan on taking the brand nationally. And, but this is ground zero. This is where it starts, and very excited
Yeah.
to be part of the Kitty Hawk family of brands, so to speak.
I'm thankful for that coaster.
Yes. So, as a summary of WaterHigh, we have big plans for the brand, obviously. Primarily, it's garments right now, shirts, performance wear shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, unisex, 100% cotton shirts. The line is quickly expanding. We have some amazing hats coming very soon. We're developing a full line of water bottles. You have to have water bottles if you're WaterHigh. And we're going to be sourcing some board shorts and button-down shirts and growing it from here. So, very excited. Come get your WaterHigh, Kitty Hawk Kites and Kitty Hawk Surf.
So you can find WaterHigh designed merchandise at Kitty Hawk Kites and Kitty Hawk Surf Company locations in the Outer Banks, in Nags Head, Rodanthe, Hatteras, and Ocracoke. And we also have shirts available in Destin, Florida.